Sokin guys, balik lagi.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between, hidden in the dark. What was I really doing, walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit.
Wah anjing, itu lagi ada yang senam coy. Asik, senam apa party nih? Oh party coy. Iya.
I stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Anjing, street party gini ada yang bawa senjata ini anjing kaliber panjang.
Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, vai pra lá.
What do you need, guys? What do you need?
O que você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra.
Easy, pal, easy.
Anjing,
Então.
todong di jidat anjing.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Belum pernah ketemu
Pra eu não te matar, seu americano.
om kelas Dedor ya?
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele. Relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Anda logo.
Si anjing dirampok, cok.
Da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Si gembel.
First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Oh ya, ini Max Payne udah setengah jalan ya guys. So far ini sebenarnya salah satu game Rockstar terbaik juga sih kalau menurut gue. Terus kalau dilihat dari grafis ini nggak mirip-mirip GTA 5 ya. Dan segini pada zamannya tuh udah bagus
There was
banget
one
sih.
thing I'd learned since I'd been here. It was that Brazilians came out of the womb kicking a ball. And for kids like these, was their one legal chance at a ticket out of here.
Que isso, a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele.
Salah satu kesempatan keluar dari tempat kotor itu jadi pemain bola coy.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não, Bi.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own.
Giring kabur ya mereka. Takut kali.
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Passa baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu.
Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Aí, ela
Loh.
não tá mais garotinha não, hein?
De jeito nenhum. Tá no meio Raimundo que esse cara aqui.
Merda esse.
Tá na camisa, hein? Tu perdeu o cuzão, amigo.
Oh Palacio. Oh itu apa ya? Bar Oh Palacio anjing.
Pô, sai de cima de mim, meu. Ô.
Ini bawa masuk ke sarang penyamun semua anjay. OMG.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt. Can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, make it quick, I'm a little busy.
Lu kenal sama
If I was going
Max.
to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. Trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down?
Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado.
Banyak ini. Banyak esek-esek anjing. Bikin Max Payne pusing lu.
Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well,
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Branco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I
Anjing.
was.
Pemandangannya, Cok.
Let me ask you something.
Meresahkan anjing.
Have you ever seen this guy? Serrano.
Yep, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves.
Neves.
And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Caixa Preto.
Yep, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Branco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Itu stripper anjing.
I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Branco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
If you survive the next hour, let's speak. You help me. And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí.
Si anjing. Troubles
Hey,
come
Greg.
to me, you know.
O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For You? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Anjir. Merda anjing. Bangsat. Shit. Alah. Mana lagi lo? Anjir. Modal. Fuck you, man.
I'd have felt worse taking someone's medication if everybody in that place hadn't been trying to kill me.
Wah, ini nih. Seru nih, Cok. Pakai ini dulu deh. Ai, senjata berat.
Mantenha ele na pontaria.
Jing. Lagi, coy. Shit. Fuck you, man. Ya, modal anjing. Khawatir, Cok.
It was Monday afternoon, and I'd already been thrown out of a party, gone to a strip club, and got into a bar fight. This latest midlife crisis was certainly ticking all the boxes.
É o gringo! Ah, não sei! Tô vendo porra nenhuma! A gente desce ou não? Foda-se! Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não. Tá certo.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest.
Oh, penanda, Cok. Kembang apinya penanda.
I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Comando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Jing. Oh, rakyatnya udah pada ini. Musuh. Jing. Si hidup anjing. Mana lagi, Cok? Jangan dikepung gue ya anjing. Ayo fucker. Modal sih ya, Bang. Hei. Betul. Berbahaya. Enak. Shit. Tinggal dikit level. Hai. Mana yang nembak gua tadi? Bangke. Dari dekat aja. Sialan, sialan. Kenapa datangnya tiba-tiba anjir? Bikin gua soak sama darah gua habis. Kampret.
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Si tolol. Bisa banget anjing. Mati lu. Mati lu. Aja nggak pelor ya, lumayan lah. Mana cok? Oh ini. Jadi nggak kelihatan coy. Mana lagi mereka? Painkiller please. Waduh. Goblok. Tenang, tenang. Tenang, tenang. Satu lagi. Shit. Nongol bos. Hai. Mantap jiwa coy. Bobonya. Wih. Gringo, gringo. Bangke. gringo. Modal sih ya. Goblok. Muncul selalu depan muka anjing. Salah. Oh, painkiller lagi 2 lumayan.
Fabiana's market value was falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock.
Mana nih bos? Sini.
These bastards looked different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiana wasn't going to be served up come feeding time. They told me the favelas were full of drugs.
Ini makin berbahaya, Cok.
There was no need to announce
Gua
my
masuk ke
arrival
sarang
in that
favela
part of
soalnya.
town. I'd drawn more than enough attention already.
Oh.
Tá faltando uma loira esguelada. Falou que ia buscar, porra. Pô, eu falei pra esse otário assim 3 vezes, aí até agora nada. Vai tomando seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja você. Que porra que estão fazendo lá embaixo?
Sei lá, os malandros matariam
Oi.
sua mãe por uma trouxa de maconha.
Masuk lagi.
Daqui, caralho! Foda!
Wah, di balik tembok ya?
Tá com medo, cuzão? Volto pra te pegar, juro que volto, porra!
Balik tembok, Cok. Apa nih?
Soccer had gotten Claudio away from the favela, but it hadn't gotten him far enough. I couldn't imagine his death had done much to boost the CS's approval ratings in
Oh,
that
yang
part
Claudio
of
yang di
town.
stadion, coy. Mampus lu. Die, bitches, die. Painkiller lagi. Lumayan tabungan. Ah, kena painkiller 7 painkiller gua. Merda. Ada painkiller lagi. Pakai shotgun anjay. Ini ada nih. Ayo nongol lo. Kampret. Datang tiba-tiba, Cok. Tuh. Anjing. Agresif banget yang ini. Tegangnya masih ada nih, musik tegangnya. Dalam rumah ya. Jidat aja lah biar cepat mati. Mantap.
Seu filho da puta.
Tembak, Max.
Onde te atingiu? Vamos acabar! Filho da puta!
Ih, musiknya gangsta banget aja. Ada painkiller kah di sini? Oh, ada.
One vice at a time. Passos had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust, packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene, cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living.
Ditendang. Bang api. Markasnya berarti.
I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade.
Cing, itu mah meledak, Cok. Goblok. Payne manggil semua pasukannya anjing. Dodol. Ayolah, kita gas aja. Payne keluar udah 8 nih.
That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality. It wasn't like he wasn't expecting.
Shit. Wah, kacau. Kampret. Mana lagi nama gua? Mana lagi? Bulan kan, Cok? Ah, shit. Oh, itu. AK aja deh. AK-47. Woi. Shit banget anjing. Sembunyi, Payne. Ah. Goblok. Kampret. Hampir mati gua. Anjing, roket launcher. Jegur ini. Ayo, udah mau sampai. Udah mau sampai markas penjahatnya, Cok. Si Serrano.
I had to hope the king was in his castle. As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices.
Por favor, toma dinheiro e
Then I saw that
Ketangkep.
Marcello had
Marcelo.
turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well.
Rapaz, por favor.
Por favor, please.
I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down. Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole.
Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda! Vou matar sim!
Don't you kill her! Don't you?
Ok.
Anjing, sadis.
Atividade! É a porra da UP! Ó, você fica com o gringo! A gente vai tem depois, vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho!
Ya, gantian itu yang diculiknya. Marcelo sama situ. Tolol aja.
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
We'd only been married a short time. By now, she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world
Payne.
for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery.
Siapa lagi nih coy?
All of a sudden, I didn't
kacau.
need that time by myself. Passos was
Kacau,
down the
kacau.
hill and I had to catch up to him.
Kacau cok. Oke deh, nanti kita sambung di part berikut. Stay tune terus teman-teman. Terima kasih udah nonton. Ciao.